Hi and welcome back. This is John. I'll show you my AR-15. This is actually made by Anderson Arms in Hebron, Kentucky. This one's chambered in 223-556. I've added a few additional things to the rifle. I've got this True Glow True Point. It's a laser light combination. Ultra bright 200 peak lumens flashlight and powerful 650 nm red laser. And if I'm out in the back late at night, boy, that thing just shoots all the way across. I'd say a good 125 yards away. There's a little switch here on the back that you can switch from laser only to laser light and light only. And it's just been a very little handy light. It's got the touchpad. Just wrap your hand under and it lights right up when you need it. I also have purchased, well, it actually came with the gun, this Strike-Fire 2 by Vortex. It's a really unique little scope. You can adjust the windage and elevation. It's got two buttons here on the side that you can use a brighter setting if you need. I don't know if I'll be able to see through this. And too much light in here. But it's clear as it could be. Looks like there's a fingerprint on there. I have to clear that up. But I normally have this set up on there. And I put the scope on it. I got another quick release mount on the scope, so I can switch it out to this one. It goes on pretty quickly. But I got additional 10-round mag for my grandson to deer hunt with. All this you see here again came from Kentucky Gun Company in Bardstown. I got some tactical 223 Norma USA rounds. Let's see what they say. They're 55 grain. I don't know if there's a speed on there, but it says 25 year shelf life. That's one thing that kind of interested me. I would imagine most ammo is if you get them in a quality ammo box. But it doesn't say feet per second on the box on there. But most of your 223 and all is going to be well over 2,000 feet per second. The American Eagle here, let's see, that is 3165. That's 556 on that box. These here are all 223. But the round that I have sighted in right now with the Nico Sterling scope that's on there is this Australian Outback 223. It's a 55 grain Sierra Blitz King. And the little polymer tip round, and it's wicked. When it goes into the coyote or the groundhog, whatever you're shooting, it just fragments and pretty much explodes in there. Very accurate round, and they're not temperature sensitive. So, in other words, you don't have such a variance with the heat and the cold on this bullet. They've tested it. It's the powder they provided to them. Hogden did it. And it's just a really unique bullet and powder. You're maybe 1 inch high and 1 inch low from 5 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 125 degrees. So your temperature can affect the powder and the way the round actually performs. It can be 7 inches high and 11 inches low if it was a standard powder they put in there. Ballistic temperature independence, BTI is what it's called. But if you can get your hands on some of that, I'd definitely do it. Obviously that's not a deer round because it will explode when it goes in. I also got some Fiocchi. That is 55 grain full metal jacket, ballistic tip in the 223. I've been running this Hornady still match through the AR. I've got 2 of the mags loaded up with it right now. It's pretty accurate round, and it's actually got a hollow point in it, but it's not an expansion round. The hollow point helps it on its accuracy, actually. Let's see what else I got here. The Nico Sterling. Let's see, that's a 3.5 by 12, I believe it is. Power. Let's look at the box real quick. Where does it say? It don't say on the box. Okay. But they've been in business overseas since 1956. It's not a bad scope, and I mean, I picked it up for a song and a prayer at Kentucky Gun Company. They had it on sale for $45. It's got your eye focus here, parallax adjustment on the end. It's illuminated, and I mean, it is just unreal for $45 scope. It's really quite nice. The illumination's there on the other side, and you can do it either red or green, and it's in a Christmas tree, upside down Christmas tree type pattern. I really like it, and I knew I shouldn't have picked that up. But some of the other rounds I have here is for Coyote. This is made by Federal. It's a Predator round. They're quite expensive. Now they have the expanding hollow points in these. This bullet design is to explode on impact pretty much. Let me get that to focus. But I have quite a few of these loaded up. There's a steel case and 2 of the mags. Let's see, this is the Hornadies here. That there, I think, is Monarch. That's a different steel case. I think that's the Monarch from Academy. And then this is the green tips that you'll see in a lot of places. It's Federal as well. Over here we've got PowerPoints, 223 PowerPoints. And my grandson deer hunts with this rifle. He's now 12 years old. He started when he was 10. And that took down 2 young deer. They were both button bucks with 1 shot. It's a good little bullet. It's pretty hard hitting. The last button buck he took, it took about 3 steps and fell over where it was. So proper shot placement's real important. And let's see what else I got. Oh, I replaced the stock in. I got that one there at Kentucky Gun Company in Bardstown. This was the original one they had on there, but my beard would get stuck down in front of that and pulled my beard hair every time. So I seen this one on the clearance table for $1, and I said I'm going to give it a try. And lo and behold, it worked perfectly. I don't have no more hair pulled out of my chin. I just recently got this grip. It's really like a honeycomb design, I guess you'd call it. It's really grippy, and if you get your hand wet or drop it in the creek or whatever, it even grabs more. I really like it. Gives a little bit of recoil resistance as well. They don't, bother your hand as much. But yeah, I highly recommend this Anderson Arms. I've shot some steel case. Probably going to get away from doing that, but it's eaten everything I've ran through it. I've always had really good ejection and feeding and everything from these Magpul mags as well. Even the original steel one that they gave me. I believe it's a 1 1/8 twist barrel, and hopefully I'll get some new furniture on the end of it here before too long. But I'm in no big hurry. Well, I'm going to get off of here and take some of that camouflage matte black and try and tone down this scope a little bit. The coyotes will see me coming at a long distance. Thanks for all of y'all watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.